because it's now a panel discussion. So we are done with the presentations. I think we will start from that side. We will speak about citizen-centric services, and then we'll come to Mr. here, Pramod here, and then we'll. Hey, please go ahead.
In the morning session, inaugural session, our Commissioner and Secretary has specifically raised a question कि हम सब चीज़ों के बारे में बात करते हैं, बट सिटीजन सेंट्रिसिटी कहीं भी हमें नजर नहीं है. इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेवलपमेंट के बारे में बात करेंगे, बट प्लान्स हम करते हैं, बट हम सिटीजन को ध्यान में नहीं रखते. तो मैं हरियाणा में इस डायरेक्शन में क्या क्या इनिशिएटिव्स लिए गए उसके बारे में थोड़ा सा बात करना चाहूँ. सिटीजन को क्या चाहिए? सिटीजन को चाहिए कि जो सर्विसेज उसको सरकार से मिल रही है वो टाइमली मिले. पहले क्या होता था, बिफोर 2017 सिटीजन को यही नहीं पता कि मुझे इस सर्विस को कहाँ अप्लाई करना है. दूसरा, अगर डिस्ट्रिक्ट चेंज होता है तो लोगों की इंटेंशन चेंज हो जाती है सर्विस देने की, उनको पता ही नहीं होते रूल्स के. तीसरा, सिटीजन जब सर्विस के लिए अप्लाई करता भी था पेपर फॉर्म पे, तो उसको उसकी एप्लीकेशन का स्टेटस ही नहीं मालूम. और गवर्नमेंट ऑफिसर्स को भी नॉलेज नहीं थी कि इंटरनल सिस्टम्स कैसे कर रहे हैं, रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस. तो इस चीज़ को ध्यान में रखते हुए हमने हरियाणा में सरल एस्टेब्लिश किया, जिसमें वी आर प्रोवाइडिंग 505 सर्विसेज एंड स्कीम्स. आप बर्थ से लेके डेथ तक सिटीजन की लाइफ में जितने भी माइलस्टोन्स हैं, जहाँ सर्विसेज चाहिए, हम सिंगल प्लेटफॉर्म से उनको दे रहे हैं. आप इमेजिन करेंगे कि पहले कोई विजिबिलिटी नहीं थी. ऑन ए गिवन डे वी आर गेटिंग अराउंड 5 in a given month we are getting around 5 lakh applications. उन 5 lakh applications का स्टेटस जानना, डिलीवरी करना, that was a mammoth task. So what we did we implemented right to service act in toto. Every service has been defined in a particular time frame, and if there is any default on the part of a citizen or on the part of a government servant, we automatically raise a case for right to service commission, and citizens are now getting services on time. As per the statistics in Haryana, we are delivering 95% of the applications within a time frame, and with the implementation of Right to Service Act, it has increased to 98%. So you can very well imagine that what impact it has given to citizen, and citizen is informed on every step, from which step the application is moving from one table to another, and there is a time frame defined there in itself. Apart from this, learning from our experience over the years, Haryana has built up a Parivar Pehchan Patra database which is unique across universe. पूरी फैमिली का database कहीं भी नहीं बना. And we had verified database with us, and for the last 1.5 years, we have started giving proactive services to the citizens. You will be surprised to know that on a given day, we have issued around 13 lakh ration cards to the BPL families and removed around 9,30,000 ration cards on a stroke of button. There was no application asked from the citizen. A link was sent to their mobile phone that you can download their ration card, and from next day onward, their ration was disbursed through this system. And now, if you apply for a birth certificate, for a residence certificate, for a caste certificate, for income certificate, you will get corrective service. As soon as you apply, immediately you will get your certificate in your window. Otherwise, previously, you have to move from, you first got the form filled, then go to Patwari, then get it verified from your Sarpanch, and then you have to go to the Tehsildar. So as of now, you will see there is a drastic change in service delivery in Haryana. In our portal, we are getting more than 52% of the applications online which are being filled by the citizen itself. 48% of the application which they are getting in assisted mode through our CSCs, and only 2% of the office citizens, they are visiting our offices to get the service. In the last election, government gained a remarkable success in their election because the citizens were benefited at their residences. As far as realty sector is concerned, we have our own property registration system. So whenever a citizen is buying a property, he takes an appointment where we immediately throw to the citizen that what dues are there against this property. Is there any court case? Who is the actual owner of this property? So this has remarkably reduced fraudulent transaction and earlier what was happening that with the local administration, with the hand in gloves of the local administration, people were able to register their property at the rate lower than the collector rate. But with the implementation of this system, in first year itself, we had a quantum jump of 200% of revenue in the state. And as of now, our property registration system is integrated with 14 offices, is integrated with HSVP, it is integrated with our marketing board, it is integrated with our urban local bodies. So you can have a crystal clear picture about the status of the property. And what we are now doing is that once a property is registered, automatically it will be reflected in the records of the concerned authority. Earlier, what was happening, that when you register a property at the registrar level, you have to again visit to the concerned authority to get it transferred into your name. But we are foreseeing that whenever a citizen is visiting a government office, corruption starts. So we are moving towards faceless, cashless and paperless delivery of service.
Absolutely, that is excellent. I have a couple of questions on that, but I think we will ask Mr. Pramod to speak before that, and then reserve the questions for me.
Very good evening, everyone. I am Dr. Pramod, Senior Program Officer, PATH, New Delhi. So since morning, we have talking and discussing about, urban infrastructure innovation. Now I would like to bring your kind attention towards a more deeply interconnected and somehow often de-emphasized, that is urban health, right? So as cities are growing faster, we have seen a lot of amazing progress we have learning from since morning, roads, pipelines, everything, transport, mobility, everything. but simultaneously there has been epicenters of complex health problems inside the communities, especially in the urban health settings, right? So let's take a pause and reflect over a moment that urban infrastructure is not just about the infrastructure, right? It's about people who are residing in, it's about people who are moving in, it's about the people health. So the question is, are we making a healthier, resilient, healthier cities as well along with the smart cities? Now coming back to the technological part, right? So we have touched the AI part of already. So I would like to introduce the silent but more powerful component, that is DPI. So DPI is digital. Sorry, I'm just forgetting. Yeah, digital project in infrastructure, digital project infrastructure. So DPI is basically foundation layer which ensure securing interoperable and digital service at scale, right? So it basically provides digital results over which services are being run. So let's take a example of very innovative government of India in health sector innovation, that is Ayushman Bharat National Health Digital Mission. So under this, the health IDs are being generated, and these are the unique health IDs, and simultaneously under the ecosystem of API and interoperability, the electronic health records are being generated, which can be accessible at any time, anywhere. Either the patient is moving from one city to another or one hospital to another hospitals. So of course, these are the things which are not built at overnight. This has been done from last few years. But the good news is that India has already demonstrated these platforms already, like ABDM, Aadhaar card, PAN, all these have been demonstrated successfully in India. So we don't need to start from the scratch, right? So we have an opportunity to dwell with these things in other sector as well. So I would like to conclude with that health, the component of health is a cross sector, and it should be an integral part of the urban planning, governance, and digital scenario. Thank you.
Excellent. I think that is wonderful. We don't have time for too many questions, but being the moderator, I get the first choice. तो मैं सबसे एक सवाल पूछना चाहूँगा. पहले तो मैं आशीष जी से पूछना चाहूँगा. See, I have seen the kind of global exposure you have. You were recently in China and in Hong Kong. Now, what if you were to say one single thing from AI that we in Haryana need to learn? What is it that we can do that will genuinely have the potential to transform our real estate landscape?
I think might sound cliche, but I think that's the entire topic of discussion. But customer centricity, I think that's the main thing, because AI is just a tool, it's a platform. But what do we do with it? I think that's what matters the most. It has a lot of potential for transforming lives, not just metrics, but lives. And we should definitely think about how can we get into our governance, into our infrastructure, into multiple places so that we can actually improve the lives of our citizens.
Also, see, there is always invariably a criticism. We are going into a new paradigm of e-governance. So, जो AI agents हैं, now they are not static, right? We will probably, today we are going to develop 2 AI agents in RERA, but tomorrow we may have 50 of them. So how are they going to be integrated into the digital systems that we have? ये लोग कहते हैं जी वो integrate नहीं होंगे. So that's what I want to ask you, कि वो integrate होते हैं कि नहीं होते?
Oh, definitely. I think if we think about the architecture and the design, AI is just an evolution of digital systems. It is taking the same things that is there. It is gonna, it's adding a layer of, it's adding a new layer on top of your existing systems, where you're able to put a smarter brain who is able to monitor, who is able to continuously think and improvise and come up with recommendations. So definitely AI is integratable. The technology is continuously evolving, and we'll get to points where things get more and more seamless, and we'll have to go through that journey of trying things out. But definitely we'll get there where it's very integrated.
So आपसे जो मेरा question है वो मैं अकेले में पूछूंगा. The question is that when we are actually RERA में, see, when we are granting registrations to people, तो invariably जो builder और owner of land होता है वो same नहीं होते. The owners are different and they have an agreement with the builders. तो और उन agreements में बड़े सारे issues आते हैं, which I showed you how AI instantly picks up those issues. अब सबसे पहले ये होता है कि जैसे कि जी हम बिकॉज बहुत सारी चीज़ें मॉर्टगेज होती हैं, कभी कुछ होता है. सो व्हेन पीपल गो टू गेट द रजिस्ट्रेशन डन, जो एक कस्टमर है उसने एक प्लॉट लिया, वो रजिस्ट्रेशन करने जाता है एंड ही फाइंड्स के टू थिंग्स एग्जाम्पल कि वो पीस ऑफ लैंड तो वो रजिस्टर करेंगे ही नहीं, इसमें कुछ इशू है, हम तो नहीं करते, आपकी रजिस्ट्री नहीं कराते. एक तो ये. दूसरा, invariably there is a dispute between the landowner and the builder which nobody knows, neither the DTCP knows about और हमें तो बिल्कुल नहीं पता लगता बिकॉज उनकी तो स्क्रूटनी बहुत ज़्यादा होती, हमारी तो बहुत कम होती. सो आई एम थिंकिंग जो आपके इतनी ब्यूटिफुल सिस्टम बनाया सो वो मैं अलग से बात करूँगा कि हाउ कैन वी एक्सेस दैट. इफ़ वी आर एबल टू लिंक टू दैट सिस्टम, तो हमारी the chances of failure of a project will go down substantially. So that's excellent. And in the same way, अब आपने AI integration की बात की. So I want to ask you one single agent जो आपने develop किया which has transformed the way your organization works.
Recently, what we are working on the integrated dashboard, right? So there is a concept of API interoperability. So when different systems don't talk to each other, we don't get a reliable data to make the decisions, right? In the umbrella of National Health Mission, there are several key components of program. Either it is vector-borne, either it is airborne, either it is emerging pandemics, outbreaks, everything. They have a different data set and different software application. When they don't talk to each other, we don't get a reliable source of mechanism of taking the decisions. They are in the siloed. So what we are doing, we are making an API layer, open API that is secure. Yes, to break the silos, and we are running over API and to get the all the digital portals at one place, right? And that will help us to finally make the decision. That is.
The time is now over. किसी को बहुत ऐसा कोई सवाल है जो वो रह नहीं सकता, you are most welcome to ask, otherwise we'll wind it up. So I think we are fine. I would like to thank the organizers. I'd like to thank this very, very elite panel. Okay, you have given a lot of illumination. We will end it now. Thank you very much.